Hey guys, welcome back. It's very hot in here, trust me. So I'll try to make it a bit quick because regarding of the AC pumping up at a stop, it's very hot here. I'm currently recording this video from the Italian Riviera. I'm in Sanremo at the moment. Then I will be back in France at some point. But anyway, it's still a pleasure to have the chance to create video content for Savius. And for this particular video, I'm a bit, I wouldn't say excited, but I'm a bit struggling against myself. Normally, as I'm not a fluent English speaker, I'm not a native English speaker, I try to prepare a track for what I want to say so I don't get lost. For this particular video, I really want to speak from my heart. So, what is the video about? The video is about trading courses, and the overwhelming question is, have we been wasting our money buying, purchasing trading courses or trading book? I'm saying this because sometimes I ask myself the same question as I spent an outrageous amount of money in courses. I think I started, the first course I bought was I bought both of the Joe Ross courses in 2007. I did the swap seasonal trading one, I did the intraday, I've been attending the seminars, etc. But that was my starting point. Then I kept on buying courses and attending seminars and following different traders, etc., for many years. So I calculated I've spent surely more than $100,000 in courses. I don't want to calculate very precisely because I don't want to discover that I actually spent more than $200,000 in that. Have I been wasting my money in this? Well, I came to the conclusion, and that's my personal opinion, that in general, if you invest in educate yourself, it's never lost money. It's some money that somehow it returns. It's an investment with a good return. Okay. So now, without going against, I hope to don't get misunderstood. I hope I don't get the frustration of all the people selling courses out there. I think there are some very good educators, but not all of these courses are actually useful or not. They don't give you what you think they will give you and what they promise they will give you. So I will start by saying that I have divided the sort of education that you can get into three main categories. One is free, one is paid, and that is what the sort of education is more didactic, where you learn something about the market, some concepts, etc. And the third part are the one which you are probably more keen to buy. They are the ones traders, the international traders or the mentors, which are actually trying to teach you their methodology. So the free material that you get online, well, it's free, it's not an investment, there is plenty of it, and you can get yourself educated pretty well just going for free material on the web. The next step will be to purchase books, but that will imply you being really passionate about finance and being able to read those books and fully understand them. It's not always the case, so that brings you actually to step number two, which is buying those sort of courses that will teach you something about the market. I have recently attended the course made by ICE about the emission trading, and I'm glad I did. It was a fantastic teacher. I learned something, and it's not the last course I will do in my life. I will take some more. I want to know more about maybe energy trading, or I don't know what, or weather derivatives, whatever. There is something there that I want to learn about. I have no problem absolutely to go and purchase that because I know it will save me some time. It's better to have somebody explain you some concept more than going and try to read 5 or 6 or 7 books. It will save time, and of course time is money, so it's right that you pay for that. Now we get to the more tricky part, which is when you are rightly looking for a mentor. And looking for a mentor or for a coach is a good thing. It is in trading, like in sport and many other things. It's bad attitude, it's not a bad idea. The problem is that I doubt that regardless of how good he is in teaching, and let's start by saying this very clearly, you can be an excellent trader and a very bad teacher, a very bad educator, or vice versa, you can be a fantastic educator and a very bad trader. So finally, it's difficult to find both in the same person, both skills in the same person. I couldn't find them so far. It's very hard. You have good traders that then cannot explain you what they're doing and how they're doing. Secondly, most of these courses, they are based on experience. So these traders, they build themselves up to become successful, to become profitable through direct experience. So they try to to, and so they built a system which is tailor-made for their beliefs. So this means that they try to pass you this knowledge, but it's not a formula. It's not like a recipe. It's not like cooking pasta. Sorry, I'm Italian. It's not that you do the same thing and each time you cook the pasta and you make the sauce in the same way, the result will be the same. It's not like this. Markets are not like this. We know, and so you try to copy their methodology, and that methodology works very well for them, and it doesn't work for you. If we try to at least accept that they are actually profitable traders themselves, and it's not always the case. It's not always the case that the one teaching you is actually somebody which is actually a profitable trader. Still, you can learn from somebody which is not a profitable trader. He could have still nonetheless something to teach you. The other problem is, of course, that you may not have the skill to teach you that. So to learn that and to actually implement what he taught you, you might not have the skill or the capital, etc. So there are in this process many things that can go very wrong, and that will make that sort of course actually a waste of money, or at least part of it, unless you take home with you some basic knowledge or some techniques or the market that you will then probably mix up at a certain point with some other courses, with your personal experience, and then is where step by step, little by little, year after year, loss after loss, because that's the best course you can take, getting losses. This is where you learn. You learn by making mistakes. That's the hard truth. You have to hit the wall, and when you hit the wall, that is where you learn. So finally, the best school, the best trading course is probably trading with real money. The problem is, most of you, as I keep repeating, have a wrong idea on how to use leverage. You don't have the experience, so you don't survive enough to become a veteran of the market. You die before that, and you don't get that experience. So what is the answer? Well, I think I gave you my answer. It's good to attend those courses. I will attend courses that will teach me something about the market, which I still do. If somebody is there, I think out there, can teach me something, I am nothing against going and try to understand what it does, knowing in advance at my age of 45 that I won't be probably able to use his technique, but that maybe I will bring home something for me, for my own technique. So I think that is the correct attitude to actually purchase a trading course. Okay, so these are my 2 cents. I don't know what is your experience, what you think. I think I've spoken with the utmost honesty. So guys, thank you for being with me. That's it from hot and sunny Sanremo. I see you next week. Trade safely and keep your leverage low. Thank you. Bye.